Sinensi here with Fabricator General once again, and I'm sure a lot of the fans here from Spectre Studios are pretty excited to see this video going up because it's been a while for X-Wing. Yeah. So we got a little scenario. We're still going through our campaign. The odd thing is you are the Patreon supporter that I am flying you, or one of your ships. But we're doing a scenario story-wise going on with the campaign that we have, which is the scenario that we have our Patreon pilot, Mark, has kind of gotten the heir of the Empire. He's been a problem. He's been a definite thorn in the side with the help of the dice. And basically, we're going to the Imperials are going to try to eliminate him. Put a little part into this, which is going to be one of the ways this scenario works out. It is interdiction from the VR. I have our little thing here again. The VT49 decimator box set rule. It is that rule that we're using, which basically has a VT49 decimator, and you are using what commander?
I have Commander Daikin, who is the decimator pilot that allows you to run into people. He uses the ship as a weapon itself. And if you've seen the previous video, I have two of my Academy pilots. So Hero and Nervous will be joining us for this.
All right.
F-Guy has been grounded again.
For now. But you did well with this pilot before on the decimator, so it's going to be pretty risky for me. I'm flying nothing but X-Wings, kind of like a Red Squadron. But I thought I'd bring a rookie in because the formation was kind of like 4 ships that I had to take. But I'm split in half until the end of turn 3. So I'm going to have 3 rounds where half my force is not on the table to kind of help out, which puts our Patreon pilot, Mark Jacobs, kind of in probably in a very quandary situation here. So, can you take him out?
I did fairly well against him last time.
All right. Well, we're going to set up the board. We're going to show you what's going on. So again, welcome back to another one of our X-Wings videos, and we hope you enjoy.
Episode 10, The Hunt for Red Omega. Mission 11, Interdiction. The Captain Oyakon stood still upon the VT-49 decimator, hands clasped tightly behind his back, watching through viewpoints as 2 TIE fighters moved to intercept a pair of rebel ships. "Perhaps you can explain something to me, Lieutenant," he said, his icy voice breaking the silence. "Why aren't our batteries firing?" "Our fighters are engaging the enemy, Captain. We have no clear shot. I have heard you praise the accuracy of your gunnery teams on numerous occasions. I hope it is more than idle boasting. Commence firing!" Hey everybody, just doing a quick little blurb video part to this. I once again had some corrupted damage to a video file. It is only round 1, so not a whole lot going on. I had 2 ships set up, the Patreon pilot and Red 16, a Red Squadron pilot, and he's coming in from their left side on their left flank with the decimator and 2 Academy pilots. What I basically did was send the Patreon pilot straight forward 4, and then he boosted to the right twice. And then Red 16 did a hard bank 2 to the side, and then basically just did a focus to evade. He did lose a shield in the first round from the decimator and the TIE fighters kind of firing at him. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple and quick, and then we're going to go right back into the action.
Okay, started round 2, so we were the Academy pilots. What they doing?
So, Nervous is going to
Bank 3.
bank 3, so a soft 3. Brings him around to here.
Okay.
And he will focus again.
Alrighty.
And then Hero, also doing a soft 3.
Okay.
That puts him to there.
Okay.
And he will focus again.
Alrighty.
And then because Oiken is a 4 and going first, he's doing a hard 3 this way.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we'll start with Red 16, who's in the dire situation over here.
And Red 16 is running flat out for a straight 4.
And he will again focus.
And then our Patreon pilot is doing a 2 to calm down a little bit.
And it'll clear stress.
And he would have cleared that.
Hold on there, Red 16. I'm coming around.
He's gonna boost to the left.
There we go.
And he's not doing anything else, so he, well, do I want to know? Yeah, let's do it. Do another boost on him on a turn. Stress him again. We're aggressive. Alrighty. So what I think happened is I don't think he has a shot now.
I think he's well past 3.
Yep. So that's out. That's out. I have no shots. So we'll go right down to these guys, which I think now might be at 3.
Red Omega, where are you, man? I can't shake him.
Hero has it at 3, and Nervous has it at 3.
And it's kind of touching through asteroids, so it's going to give me an additional defense. So start with Nervous or Hero?
Let's start off with Nervous.
All right.
So
So 2
we're at
shots?
3, so 2 shots. And that's
hit
a
focus.
crit and a focus, so a crit and a hit.
So turn that to a hit. We got this focus. Here we go. And the 2 dodges. So Red 16's okay. Now Hero.
Now Hero.
He also has a
Ooh,
focus, the
crit
same
and a
thing.
hit.
So how does 16 do? Oh, he has a focus, so he just made it.
Dancing for
Just
all
made
these
it.
worth.
And that ends it. So we're into round 3. Okay, we're flying back. I guess we're going to kind of start with probably Nervous because we just realized that he is going to go right through that asteroid. So where is he going?
He's not paying attention to what he's doing, so he put himself in a bad spot.
Too aggressive.
Could have barrel rolled out of it beforehand if he was paying attention. Flying scared always gets you into trouble.
Okay,
So straight 3.
alright. And then you roll
Put him
1
over
red
here.
die. And see if he takes also any damage while he did it. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nervous hit a critical, and that critical is 2 damage. So already he's in a lot of hurt. I'll just put it over here in this. Bad for him. Then Hero.
Hero has a hard 3.
Okay, and his action.
His action will be to, I believe it'll be to focus. Yes.
Okay. And then
And then the big
Captain
man
Oyakon.
is doing a soft 1. There.
Okay, and his action.
Let's see. Will be
He's out of target lock range.
to focus.
Okay. And then we'll start with Red over there. Red 16.
Is jumping off with a hard 3.
And he will again focus because he has Nervous still on his butt. And then,
Let's see. So this is a soft 1.
which will clear his stress. And I think I need to, I'm going to do another soft curl in.
Right.
He'll stress, but this time he's going to target lock. I'm going to go with that. So,
A little bit of turnabout, but
yeah.
Also, kind of what I expected.
Yeah, he's there. Making the play. So he goes first though. No, not him, but this guy. And we are at range 3. So you'll get 3 dice. 3 red. You're shooting first.
So I'm shooting first, right?
Yeah, you have initiative. And you're shooting through an asteroid. Whoa.
And I will turn that into a crit also. So 3
well,
crits.
Oh, can you do a crit?
Yeah, I have marksmanship.
You didn't do marksman though. You did. You have to change marksman. You have to
it's
say.
an action.
It's an action, so you have to say marksmanship.
So it's a focus, so it's a regular hit.
Yep. And then. Oh, we lost a die. And yep. So one more asteroid. So, wow.
Slippery little weasel.
Is that Patreon
Yeah,
power
that's-
rolling or what? Not even having to use anything. I don't have anything. You have to go with a reroll. So he's gonna fire back. So range 3. You use the focus, so that's gone. So you will get 2 dice because I think we knocked this thing out of the way.
Yeah.
So you'll have 1 dice because of range 3, 1 more dice because it's going through an asteroid. So 2 dice. I have target lock. I'll spend, and that will be 3 loss of shields.
And
That's not gonna do nothing.
we don't have any defensive
So
cards.
3 shields will be knocked right off of him. That leaves him with 1 left. Target lock is gone. Alright. This guy has no shot. And then we
This
go
guy
to
does?
Hero. Yep. And Hero is at also range 3, so it'll be 2 dice. I need 1 more green. Okay.
So hero firing.
Has a focus.
He has a focus, so it's 1 hit.
1 hit. And 1 dodge.
And then nervous has a
Nervous.
shot.
He probably has him range 2, maybe?
Yep.
So 2 dice again. And only a 2 dice dodge. Ooh!
Ooh, hitting a crit.
He's a marked man. Oh! Red! Red 16! There we go.
Dancing for their
Damn it,
lives.
Jacobs,
Nice.
where are you, man?
I'm not. I didn't write.
Yeah, I know. At the end of the turn, so I am going to set up Hobby and the rookie pilot to come right there. Let's see, there's a new...
Hold tight, boys. We are on our way.
Move on the Imperials. Okay, so we're back. We've got some... Now it's... The Imperials are outnumbered 4-3. And we're starting with the Academy pilot. So who's starting? Hero or Nervous?
Well, let's build some tension to see what the Patreon pilot's going to do.
Okay.
Because Hero thinks that setting up with a soft 2 is going to give him a sweet setup
Yeah,
for
could
what's
be.
about to happen, and he will focus.
Okay.
And
Nervous.
then Nervous, a little less hyper, is going to back off the gas a little bit, or back off the wheel a little bit, and do a soft 3.
So he touches, so he lost the action. It stops right there.
Here we go.
Alright, so he's lost his action. Then we're going to go to our rookie pilot over here.
That's Nervous flying for you.
He likes
Bumping into people.
Bumping people, bumping things.
So, new guy, FNG, is going to hard 2.
So he's going to hope for the big things. So he's going to target lock the big ship. And then we go to Oyukan.
And he is doing a hard 3 here. Back out this way.
Wow, pretty good flying there, Mark. Right through those asteroids.
Finding out where you're going to be is the harder part of it all.
Okay, so he can target lock any enemy back.
So, let's see.
There's a set right on that card right there.
And I will target lock Patreon pilot.
Okay. And then we will go to, well, we'll go with our pilot over there.
Red 16 is doing a hard 3 coming back into the fight.
Okay.
And he's going to target lock Hero.
All right.
Wait in front of me. And our Patreon pilot
Is doing a soft 1 right.
just as Hero predicted.
There we go. And
That clears the stress. And I'm going to do a focus on him and stress him to do a target lock. I mean, yeah, focus on the target lock. There's one right here. And that will be on the big dog. Shh. And that leaves Hobby.
is doing a hard 3 to try and get into the game.
It's way over there. Oh, miscalculated that. So
head knocking.
Yep, so he goes right in the back. And he gets no action. So.
All right.
So Hobby, he has low action, but he is still able to shoot, which is at range 3. It's going to touch an asteroid, so you will get 2 dice. So 3 shots. Oh,
Getting
complete
1.
miss. I got nothing. Because I don't think anything on Hobby will allow him to do anything. When you perform or spend a turn, so he needs to perform or spend 1. He hasn't done that. He doesn't have no stress anyways. Okay, so you're shooting at the big Patron, so that's going to be at range 1, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Just no.
Just barely.
All right, so 4 dice.
All right. And my action was to put on the target lock.
Yep.
So.
And
he's not focused. He
Not
does have a
focused.
target lock.
yep, so you can spend that. And nothing. Oh, you can.
So I did get 1
1.
hit.
So here we go. And it will hit 1 shield. Oh, I actually got a reroll. Sorry, it's Patreon. Yeah, I'm gonna spend it, so it'll be a miss. No, you have actually, no, because you have a gunner. I am going to take the shield loss. I don't want you to reroll 4 dice on me.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go back to him. So we said range 1, so he's got 4 dice back.
So how many defense dice?
0.
Time to light you up.
You're 0. There's no,
Right.
there's no asteroid in your way. There's no range thing. That's the one thing about a decimator. Lots of firepower, but no, very little protection. So reroll this, and I'm gonna turn the focus into hits. So we'll lose the 1 shield that's left. I know he had. I think we lost
It
it
already
somewhere.
fell off and it was moved.
It's over here. That's why. So we know it was 1 shield loss. Boom, and then it takes 2 regular hits, and then a 3rd critical hit. And it is after executing a maneuver, roll 1 attack dice. On a hit, you will suffer another damage. So that's what you'll do when you do your first maneuver part.
It says red maneuver. So if I don't
Oh, a red maneuver. Yep. So anytime you do a red now, you'll get a chance of that. So that's that. With now we're with this guy. So is he range 2 of hero or more?
It's just barely 2.
Cool. Gotta say, Team Covenant, great. I love these smaller range things because they make it the easiest to stick near the models without having to push it. So you have 2 dice dodge. I have target lock. I'll spend it. So I got 1 hit. So that'll take that evade, but that one will take a critical. So hero gets a crit, and it is.
All players must ignore your pilot ability and all of your metal upgrades.
He's just an academy guy. No big deal for him. injured pilot. So he is there. Those are 4s, so they're done. So now we go to the 2. That will be this guy at range 3, but no asteroids this time, so he'll get 1 defense die. Let's see if I can move some things around out of the way. And here we go. Oh! You have no
That's
focus.
ugly.
So,
Yep.
1 hit the damage there, 1 crit, and another one. So this is a munitions failure.
Immediately choose one of your secondary weapon upgrade cards and discard it. Then flip this card face down.
Okay. So that means the advanced torpedoes have been lost on the Oyakon, and the next one is another one. So that doesn't really mean anything. You said you had no more, right?
Yep.
So just 2 more damage with that one. All right. So Nervous has nothing because he's
outside
lost
of
the
arc.
track. But Hero does, which is pretty much a 1 on the Patreon pilot. So it's 3 dice for him.
3 dice with a focus.
Ooh, so
And
2
a hit
hits.
and a crit.
Jackson got
Need at least 1.
Did Jackson
Oh, I got my Patreon reroll because I'm out of focus. So what happens is I'll get rid of the crit, and then the crit will hit off the shield. So now the Patreon pilot is shieldless. And there we go. So we have some more damage kicking around, and it's getting a little dicey for a couple of Patreon X-Wing ships that were on the board earlier. And we're going into another round. Woo! We got some things going on here, right, Fabricator General?
Oh, it's definitely.
Got little dogfights kind of all over the place, but Oyakon's got to think about his life a little bit. He's got swarming X-Wings around him.
Planes A, B, and C are already done and gone, and
Yeah.
we're working well toward the end of the alphabet.
But he's got Academy pilots ready to kind of come on the back doors of our original ships that were on this board here. So let's see exactly how they set themselves up to help the captain. We'll start with who? Nervous?
We can start with Nervous.
All right.
So Nervous is going to do a hard 1.
Okay. Get himself lined up nice and juicy again. Ooh, looking good.
His action will be to focus.
All right. That gets us to Hero.
And then Hero is going to do a soft 3.
Ooh, tight.
Oh.
Tight. Whoa, Hero. Man, you are a hero, man. You're so different than Nervous. All right, what's he doing?
And he will also focus.
Okay. That leaves us to the new guy.
So the new guy here, FNG, is doing a hard 3.
Trying to get out of the way of Hobby.
Woo. Come on now. Alright, and you dropped something.
His shields. All right. Well, he's gonna do a focus, just in case, because I think we're gonna have a bit of a fight here. All right. That leaves us now to Captain Oyakon.
He is going to bring the wheel hard over and do a hard 3.
Ah.
And with any luck, there's going to be a little paint exchanged.
So
It
you
appears,
do damage
Lieutenant,
to,
if you
looks like
can't
do
shoot
damage
him
to,
out of the sky,
Patreon
we'll
pilot.
ram him. Execute the maneuver.
Does he stop on impact or does he
Yep.
keep going?
So what you'll do is I'll take him off. Move the cart. You can move this. No, move this. I'll pause it. Okay, so he does end up running into our Patreon. That will cause him to get an instant damage to that. So now he is damaged. So we will go. We'll go right over to Red 16.
Red 16 is doing a soft 2, coming around into the teeth of the decimator.
And he is going to target lock the decimator. And our Patreon pilot.
It is now doing a soft 1 to come around.
That will clear his stress. And let's see, he get stressed if he does that anyways. He has no target. So he's going to... I'm going to boost again around. Still nothing. I'll boost the stress one more time to turn around. It doesn't give me a target, so it could be in danger here. Took the risk.
You need to do something to avoid running off the end of the world.
Yeah, but that's the way it goes. And Hobby, our last of our ships.
Is soft 3 into the rocks.
Yeah, could very well be. Those all actions. Nope, you're just gonna run back up. Keeps running into the rookie, but no action there. But he will start it. So he'll get range 3 on the Decimator, which means you only get 1 die dodge. Nothing else going on. So not doing much with Hobby. Oh, too bad. So he dodged it. Range 3 helped him out if I had any eyeballs on. Alright, the Decimator, what do you want?
Alright,
So
so
range 2 of the Patreon pilot.
let's do
Yep.
that.
Alright, so 3 dice. And nothing.
And getting nothing, so I get to shoot again.
Yep. But he's got Gunner.
Fire at my gunner.
And 2.
Hitting 2.
And 1 so far. Patreon dodge. Nope. So he'll take another hit, leaving me with 1 hull left on our Patreon. So he has nothing. And we're gonna go with him at range 3. So you'll still get 1 die again. So here
Hold
comes-
fast, Reg Omega. I'm on my way.
So he'll
So I
take
get-
2 more.
Yep, take 2 more.
Bam, bam. So now you're up to 8, leaving you with 4 more. So the Decimator is nailing himself.
No way to fix it.
We're here. Whew, so I can go range 1 on him or range 2? Through an asteroid. Yeah, that's range 2. For the rookie who has a target lock, but that's not going to kill the Decimator. I'm going to go where I have my shots. I'm going to go right in front of my face. So 4 dice. FNG on hero. Yes, and I'm going to put that right on the new guy. So on hero.
Alright, so
So
I don't get...
you get 3 dice because that's your agility, and you have a focus. So nope.
And I will use the focus. So that's
You got
right.
nothing. So
So I
end up
got
being
1.
2 damage on hero. So he's now, and he's dead because he had the injured pilot. So we lose the first ship down. Boom. And that only leaves Nervous. He's at range 2. He is. So 2 shots versus 2 dodge. 1 hit.
1.
And the dodge. And we have our first casualty as the FNG took out the big guy. Okay, here we go.
Alright.
We're down to Nervous.
So, bold heroes sometimes do what Hero just did, so now we gotta see if Nervous gets more nervous. Or,
Is he doing something crazy with his
Steps up.
flight?
well, didn't necessarily think so, but trying to get into the fight, so we're gonna go with a straight 4.
Okay. Goes right next door to red.
Without any rubbing this time.
Yeah, and you can choose an action again.
So he will go with focus.
All right. Then we go to FNG.
And he is doing a soft 1 right.
He might be earning his stripes here. And he'll focus because he already has the target lock on the big ship.
He is out of arc for the big ship. Well, right now.
Yeah, so we go with that. And then our Decimator.
Is doing a soft 3 to the inside of the table.
Ooh. Okay.
Now this looks unpleasant.
Well, there's still ships flying around him. Ah, so wow. I was kind of glad. I was almost thinking about taking my target off on FNG, but I think I'm glad he stayed. So we'll do we'll go in. Well, we'll do this side. We'll do red, and we're gonna do a little pause here so we can get this maneuver down right. All right. So he did a K turn, got himself flown past. He is now stressed, and then we'll see if our Patreon pilot stuck this out. This is a little chintzy here. I had to do a hard turn to get off. To not going off the board to leave the game. It's a white maneuver, so that keeps me stressed, so I can't do anything more than that. But that kept him in the game, which to me is, at this stage, more important. And then we go with this guy who could be just missing the world here.
A soft 3 here.
So if anything, what I'll do to be at least productive, he'll target lock the big ship down the road. In case he can get something lucky.
So we can do that outside of his arc?
Yeah, you can always target lock within range 3. It just not. I won't be able to spend it this turn because yeah, actually you didn't do a maneuver.
I didn't do an action. I'm going to engage marksmanship.
Okay, so he's got the marksmanship next to him, so we know he's got it kicking. So just go back, make sure everything is all going well with that, and basically going to him, he's got no shot. So that doesn't mean anything. That instantly go to Oyukan.
Right, so
He's got
well, I am
pretty much range 1, 2 ships.
lit up like a Christmas
This
tree.
one and this one are both range 1.
I'm gonna put the shots into
The one without the shields.
into the one.
So 4 dice. Oh, it could be Red's last days. And that will go to a crit with marksmanship. And that's it. Alright,
So 2 crits and a hit.
looks like a crit's gonna go through for sure. We'll see what happens. I don't have a focus because I'm stressed, so basically 2. Red's not hurt, right? So, basically 2 crits. So he gets damage sensor ray. He can outperform the actions listed on his action bar. Then I can try to cancel it. And weapons malfunction. So his primary attack value is down by 1. So now it's a 2. And he's close to death. So we'll start with red, I guess. He'll fire. It's going to be 3 dice. It could have been 4, but the distance changes things. I mean, the critical change things. And he has target lock, so he'll spend it for 3 more hits. Nothing else more than that. So we're at. That puts you to 11.
Yeah.
1 more. So your malfunction could have just saved your life. If so, yeah, looks like well, your wiki can't fire before that. So what do we have for the Patreon? It's range 3. I got to do this. This is the Patreon pilot.
So it's 1
He's
dice.
been known for it. Yep.
Okay, Oyukan.
So it's
I made a
going
pledge
through.
to take out Imperial trash whenever I had the
So
chance.
you will take
Goodbye.
out Oyukan. That will put you to.
13.
So you only have 12. So boom. That is gone. We don't need the P anymore for this. And then the last one left is the rookie. Range 3 to him. Ray dice only has focus. And I'll change that to a hit. So you have 4 dice dodge. And you have a focus, so you can get
Yep, I
mixed
can
dodge.
get 1 more.
Yep. So you dodge it. And who do you wish to shoot? You can take out him with range 2.
Yeah, we may as well go for the moral victory.
Okay. 2 dice.
So. Come on. 2 crits.
Ooh, red. No! Red is gone. Red.
So, against all odds, Nervous is the one effective pilot and 1 surviving pilot so far.
Yeah. All right, so we got you ship 1 down each all around. So let's see exactly if Nervous can do more damage than anybody else. prove that he's worth it. And he only hurts himself anyways, so maybe he can live through it all. Here we go. Nervous.
All right, so Nervous coming over with a soft 2 going in.
What do we do? Oh, here it is.
Vendetta against a Patreon pilot. Flying straight across the guns.
Alright.
Straight up into the throat.
Still a swarm of X-Wings around him.
Focusing.
Starting with FNG. Okay, and the FNG.
So FNG is doing a hard 2. Coming in tight, trying to close the noose.
I'll just focus on him. Checking it out. Whoo, he's like, I got you, Rook. I got you. Look at that. Patreon. Doing a 2 back.
Coming back onto the table.
We're doing a weave. Still stressed, so I can't do anything more. Oh, it's all close.
Lining up.
It's got him.
Oh, cinematic running
It's
down
got
the
him.
throat.
Hobby's closing on the corner. He's got a 1. So there.
See a soft 1 coming inside.
Oh. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Right. So, this is kind of going on. He's talking big over the comm. Whatever. I'm going to start it. Well, this guy would go last. Anyways, I'm going to start it right now. Patreon. Full shot. Full bore. Nothing going else. Hobby spectating.
Sorry, but I am just too
Oh.
damn good.
Nothing else there. Patreon.
Come on, you can do it, you can do it!
Patreon.
No.
Got 2, but the crit will go through. Mark takes the day. That's what you pay for, man.
Yeah.
Pay to be awesome.
I
support
suppose it was
out.
win-win for me. I could have taken myself out, or I could have taken myself out.
You
so-
could have taken stuff out, or you could have epic situations like that, where you've taken out the Decimator and the Academy Pilot, going down as the lead of the squadron. That's why it was okay. That's why the Empire was hunting him, and it didn't matter. It didn't help. But we have some situations to look for. This is a campaign, so in case you're paying attention to what's going on, Oyukon is a character. Red is not a character, or Nervous, or Hero. We just kind of play with a lot of stuff. But Oyukon is, so he's in danger of taking damage. Okay, so we are kind of going to go through what happened to the campaign so you guys can kind of follow and track if you're going through some of these episodes with us. So we'll start with basically Mara Jade, because she's only an upgrade card, even though she's the Hand of the Emperor. Alright, so roll a dice. The only thing that's going to affect her is a critical, because she is an upgrade card. So perfectly fine in every faction of the matter. Now, Captain Oyukon is going to make the roll. Ooh, so he is taking a hull damage the next time he starts. So when you kind of see him calculating from to have 12 hull, he's only going to have 11. So the Patreon hit was substantial to the ship, and he'll have to continue to go from there. Well, we want to thank you guys very much. It was a very interesting game. We'll go to a recap and go from there. Alright, whew, that was close. I was nervous at the start. Having half my ships. That was, you were able to get right there, and you took the commander who could just, if he touches me, it's damage.
I wasn't nervous at the start, but it definitely changed, by the way, by the time we got through it all. The last time I drove the Decimator, particularly with that pilot, it was indestructible. I was plowing through people, killing them by running into them.
Yep.
I had no real concerns about 4 X-Wings and 12 damage and getting stuff done, but burned me up and chewed me out. It's just done and gone.
Well, one of the things I've learned in the game, and this is different than a tournament scenarios, being a storytelling and a set scenario and attack, was the upgrades I took for our Patreon pilot. Because my first look was kind of going at it, going, I know he's going to be out, all pretty much out there. What can I do? Can I beef him up? Can I get some playing around with shield regeneration, stuff like that? I figured that with a boost, I could just go. And basically, I shot for the stars. I figured the Decimator might not catch me as much. I know he can go all the way around just like that, but if I could separate from the Academy pilots, could change the game a little bit. And then I knew the reinforcements would come. The scenario was nice because I could come from anywhere. So wherever I put our Patreon pilot, I could do a squeeze, was hoping for the decimator, and that kind of played out, and the strategy was helped out. And then really red, the role I had with red 16. He just kept the pressure off. Because if he had died anytime soon, you would have bolted those Academy pilots right into the nest, and I think that would have, my angles would have been different. Picking targets would have been a little bit more riskier and stuff like that. But his almost survivability of playing wingman to keep the pressure off was pretty critical at times.
I was chasing red 16 around to hold on. As a beginning X-Wing player, this is the first time I really picked my upgrade cards. I think that I picked the upgrade cards well and that they interlocked well, they did things well, but I kept forgetting to utilize all the things that I had paid points for. And when I took that critical and lost my secondary munitions, that was 7 out of 18 of my points just gone right there before I even used them.
Yeah. Well, you started figuring out the marksmanship. That was cool. The gunner was in and out because it was hitting, so that's one thing about the gunner sometimes. Forgetting that. I think Mara Jade could have been more useful, but I spread apart.
Yeah, you didn't come into range 1 like I was fearing.
Just you, the Patreon pilot, was the only one in range 1, but he was already stressed, so Mara wasn't.
Well, yeah, there was, I think F and G was within 1 inch, but the decimator was destroyed before the effect took place.
Yeah.
So that was the thing.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed it. X-Wing was back and kind of brought it up. I'm glad that Mark was able to kind of come down and we get this game going up and playing. So we really had a good time with this and using one of the scenarios. So the story will propel as the legend of our Mark Jacobs, the Patreon pilot, has continued to grow. You can be starting to move up there, of course, one with Luke and Han. The bounty is going to get that high.
That could be.
Could be some
big.
bounty hunters going to be.
But you could jump on and come with the Patreon pilot. You could have your own Patreon pilot, Imperial, and hunt down Mark Jacobs, the Patreon pilot, or Rebel, and continue to come after me and hunt me down and whatever guys that I may be playing in that particular game. So check us out on the Patreon page and take a look at it. It's $5 a month to have a character in and running, and to have your own pilot in these games.
And like he says, that helps. That money not only makes you a story into our world, so you can come back and revisit that and share with your friends, but it also helps us do what we do and get that nice looking models out, terrain, mats, and all that stuff that we're doing, not only for X-Wing, but many of the games we have. And if you're curious of what games we do, also come visit our website at spectrestudios.us. That will lead you to a lot of the YouTube channels, our news channels that we follow other people with, and our forum, which you can talk a lot of stuff about this stuff. So it's often good things we can do with that. So again, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much for the game, and we'll see you guys again.